Hi everyone, welcome to Colouring with Kay and thank you for joining me today. So in this video, the lovely guys at Lightwish have sent me this 48 acrylic marker set. I think on the, was it the 24 pastel charcoal pencils that I had that they sent me on the review of that. I think there was a lovely subscriber who asked if it would be possible to send me the 48 acrylic markers so that I could share those on the channel. So thank you so much for the suggestion. And I'm beginning to use acrylic markers more and more in my colourings. They're things like a base for the backgrounds and also to get rid of the black lines. So the two main ways that I use them. And yeah, I'm really pleased to receive these. So these are by Lightwish, so they come in a really handy case. That is one of the things I really like. Unlike other markers, these are actually a two-tip, although there are some other brands which have started to do this, but they're a two-tip, two-colour design so that you get two colours, as you can see, in one pen. So you have 24 pens but 48 colours. So I really like the fact that you get this plastic storage box, which is really useful, and I really like that. And then what we have is you don't require any shaking or pressing, with your conventional acrylic markers. These are like I said, a two-colour design. We've got the top with the numbers on, which is always useful, and then a brush tip like this. It's quite a thick brush tip, I would say, but you can get, because it's a brush, you can get different width lines if you try, by pressing more and then pressing less. So I thought in terms of backgrounds that makes it really good, and the caps go back on really tightly, as you can tell. So the other good feature about them is the fact that you have numbers on each end, which is definitely a plus. And yeah, I mean, on the actual barrel of the pen, you've just got some Chinese lettering. I'm not sure what that says, of course. Probably non-toxic and safe. Acrylic marker, it says in English, and then an FD604 number. Excuse me. So what else? Yeah, so we don't have to shake the pen or press them to be able for them to work, and they are water-based markers, and of course, because they're acrylic markers, you can use them on a number of different surfaces. Okay, but in colouring, obviously, we're generally using them on card or paper. Just having a sip of my tea there, just to help. So, let's look at the colour range. So what I'm going to do, in fact, before I do that, I just want to see how well they cover lines. So I've got this Mini Mania 3 book, and I know at the back we do have some pictures which I could, like this one looks big enough. So how good is it at covering lines? So let's just use this brown here. Oh yes, very good. Very opaque. So yeah, definitely a very opaque pen. So that's fantastic. Okay, yeah, that's really good. So covering back black lines is excellent. That's really good. So I just wanted to test that before I do the swatch. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to speed up the swatch. I've already written the numbers out, and I shall show you that next. Okay, so here I am swatching the Lightwish 48 two-colour acrylic markers. They went down very smoothly and juicy ink flow, so that was good. So as I said before, these are water-based acrylic markers with a brush tip. You can control the width of the mark that you make with the brush tip, so that is definitely great. I like the colour selection. It's nice that they've got a few different shades of each colour, like purples, pinks and so on. There is a neon there, which is number 63, which is a sort of a fluorescent colour, I suppose. So yeah, there's some really nice, there's some muted colours as well as some bright colours, which is always good. The other real feature that I like about these markers when using them is the fact that you don't, they seem to flow quite easily, from what I've tested so far anyway. So yeah, that's my swatch almost done. We go back to the video. Okay, so let's look at the colour range that we have for these 48 acrylic markers. So each pair is a pen. So yeah, we've got all the range of colours. We've got a neon there, number 63. Looks neon to me, neon yellowy. And then I quite like these unusual, some of these unusual shades, which are quite nice. Red, true red there, more orangey red there, some yellows, pinks are nice, I like this baby pink here, and then this more hot pink colour, some nice greys, some nice blues. Yeah, I think the range is quite nice. So yeah, and that one there is a white, which you can not see properly because it is very, very pale, being white. So yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to use this book here, A Million Baby Animals, which is Lulu Mayo's latest, and I'm going to use number 50, I think, to base the background. Now, I don't know how this is going to come out. I'll put some papers behind. And I'm going to do a little bit on camera and then show you what it looks like. I could hopefully not mess this up, but my intention is to make a, yeah, I think that blue is quite nice, make a nice blue background because it's quite because it's a brush marker. You can see that it's going down quite, covering a large area, that's what I mean. And then what I'm intending to do, there's a couple of things actually. I learnt this from Wendy here on YouTube, Wendy's Colouring, where she showed one of her pages, I think, quite some months ago actually, and based in an acrylic marker, and then I think she used some watercolour on top. And the basing with the acrylic marker actually helped the paper take the paint better. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try something, and it might not work, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to use some gel crayons, hopefully a lighter colour that I can find, with a stencil over the acrylic marker, and then see what that looks like, because I've never done that before, and I thought it might be good. Now you can see some, the lines going over each other there, but that shouldn't be too noticeable once you've got something on top. So yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm going to continue with this off camera and then show you it when it's done. So I'll be back in a sec. Okay, so this is my background. So I used pen 50, which is this beautiful blue, and what I'm going to do now, I think the coverage is quite nice. I think it's really good for basing. and it didn't even take me long as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm using some King Art gel sticks. So this is the white, and I'm going to put some stars in. Now I'm not necessarily going to keep these stars white, as in I might go over them with what do we call the metallic paints and things. So that is what I mean. I might not keep them white, basically. I might just go over them with metallics, because I don't think, I mean, I tried it on some paper. I don't think it's, you know, what's the word? It's not out there enough for me. Like, it's not obvious enough. Like, it's just a bit too subtle. That's it. Sometimes it's a challenge to find the right words. Do you know that? It just is. But right, so you can see that the stars are there quite faintly. So I will go over those. I'm just gonna, it's a shame that that doesn't fit in there very well, but what can you do? And because it's white, it doesn't really matter too much if it goes onto the picture a little bit. I put a little star in there. Alternatively, I guess I could have used another medium, but for this bit, like paint, but it's a bit messier and I'm not particularly good at doing that. So let's just move down a bit here. I've been using stencils quite a lot this month, February so far. I have to say I have been using my stencils. I've used them on another couple of pages as well, I think. So it's all about the stencils this month. I think I need a bit more of this on the Caran d'Ache palette. So just scribbling the crayon on. So yeah, I do think I'm going to go over this. So this is just a way of me mapping out where the stars are going to be, and I think it goes with the actual theme of the picture, which is the little mice sleeping. So yeah, I think I'm going to leave that there, and I think that's a quick and easy background really, where you just use the acrylic pen and then maybe a stencil on top. You could even use, like I said before, you could use some watercolour paint or even acrylic paint. I think I'm going to try the acrylic paint out as well. Just looking at this and I'm thinking, oh no, that's like a biscuit, isn't it? I think it is. I think I'll colour it like a biscuit, just in case I get hungry at night. So yes, hopefully you will see this as a completed page in my end of February completed pages. So I hope you enjoyed this video and hope you enjoyed seeing our acrylic markers, which I think are really good for backgrounds and quite versatile with what you can actually do with them. And yeah, thank you so much again, Lightwish, for sending me these 48 acrylic markers, and thank you to the viewer who suggested it as well. I appreciate it. So until next time guys, take care, happy colouring. Oh, by the way, before I go, just to say, I think there might be a discount code for purchasing these, so I will link them in the description below. You can get them from Amazon, and if there's a discount code I will definitely include that as well. So until next time guys, take care, happy colouring, bye.